Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. This is going to be a quick recap on Roblox. I'm going to keep this super concentrated and just focus on this name and show you exactly how I did analysis. I'm also going to be giving away a cool trading secret, something that I like to use in my own trading, and something that I found to be super effective in locating short-term bottoms and short-term swings. So we're going to be starting off on the higher time frames, specifically on the right, the 30-day 4-hour. I'm going to show you exactly what I saw. And then we're going to bring it down to a shorter time frame on the left, and I'm going to show you how you could have pinpoint executed and how you could have stayed in this trade longer for a bigger gain. So first here on the right, looking at the 30-day 4-hour, the cool secret I was talking about was the lower low double bottom with the indicator divergence. I have a picture here showing exactly what this is. So we have this low at 25.15. We have a couple bounces at this area and make a move into 29.29. Before establishing a new low. So this is our lower low double bottom on the price action, and then the RSI, you guys can see there was a higher low placed. So this is exactly what I saw. This is great for shorter term swings. I usually like to dabble into equity whenever I see something like this, and you could even pick farther dated options as well. So this is something that's really cool that I found to be super effective, and it's a pretty easy pattern to identify. So from this point here, this was the bottom placed on Roblox from that lower low. And then when I posted this trade idea in the chat, we were right around this point here. Fast forwarding to this point, I wanted to see price break above this 31.95 after getting some nice follow through to the upside off that low. And I wanted to see this 31.95 break and target this DTL on the 4-hour. So these were the first initial targets that I have here. We have our pivot point at 34.25, and then we have our range break up here at 36.43. This is the broader scope. This is the larger view of Roblox. And then now let's bring it down to a 15-minute, and I'll show you guys how you could have played this right out of demand. So the day before, Roblox had a nice push in the morning, followed by some consolidation. We have a little flag here as well. I'll draw this out. And then from that test of VWAP, we have a nice move higher represented by this 15-minute candle, and we made a new high a day. So this establishes an area of demand, right? Once we had that consolidation, we use VWAP as support, we break out of the flag, and this is an area of interest going into the next session. So on this day, on this Thursday, I wanted to see how price would react in this demand zone, and if we got a bounce off this demand zone, I wanted to see how that 31.95 would react going back to the upside. You guys can also notice the RSI used that 50 as support. We came back down, we bounced right off it, and then on Thursday, we had a really nice volume out of the open supporting the breakout. So we got a nice 15-minute close above that 31.95. We had some really nice follow through. The premium was flying at this point. And then we formed a little bit more consolidation before flagging again, right? We come back to VWAP, we break above the flag, and we form a new high a day. So these are a couple really good intraday setups to be identifying. When price is in an uptrend, when price is ripping, you guys want to be looking for those tests of VWAP. You guys want to be looking for those flag breaks. And then on the following session, you guys want to be looking for those demand zones to see price come back into them, get bid up, and make a nice move higher into the previous high a day. So the first entry could have been that move off demand. The second entry could have been that 15-minute close above 31.95. And then I also want to bring it down to a 1-minute so I could show you how you could have executed on a smaller scale or on a scalp. So I'll go to the 5-day 1-minute here. We'll go back. And this is what I saw here on the 1-minute. Price came down, got bid up at demand. We came back, we consolidated, we pulled right back into VWAP. And at this point here, you guys can see this flag construction. We got a nice double bottom bounce on that 50 line on the RSI. And we broke out of this flag with strong volume. So this is another entry that I see here. And then you could have also waited for those closes above 31.95. Obviously, if you're waiting for a close above a breakout level, you want to be looking at a 5-minute or a 10-minute or a 15-minute. The 1-minute is a little bit volatile. You could be looking for those pinpoint flag breaks. But if you're entering off the 1-minute, you really want to make sure you're switching to a 5-minute or a 10-minute just to make sure you can stay in the winning trade longer and you could take better advantage of a bigger move. This was a really nice play on Roblox. Back in this area of demand on this test here, the 32 calls were about 50 cents, and to that high on the range break, they ran to about $4. So this was a really good play for small accounts. It was a very easy play, and I want to make sure you guys really understand how you could have played this out of demand. how you could have played the 15-minute close above the call trigger, or how you could have played the flag breaks for continuation moves into the upside. So we reached all of our targets on the higher time frames, and I also showed you guys my trading secret. Now I quickly want to go over some cool tips for small accounts. I think it's really important to focus on 1 to 3 names per session. There's a reason I only put 1 to 2 names in the watch list. I want you guys to be focusing on SPY, and then I try to find 1 to 2 of the best setups that I see for that session for you guys to use, for you guys to take advantage of. And my second point here, focusing on percentages over money. This is extremely important if you want to build long-term success and if you want to build consistency. When you're looking at a fixed amount of money, or if you're looking at your P&L move up and down extremely fast, it can cause you to make emotional decisions, and you really want to be focusing on percentages, because as you're building your account and when you're adding more zeros onto your trades and you're increasing your size, the only thing that matters is your percentages, and looking at a fixed amount of money causes you to make extremely emotional decisions and can shake you out of some unbelievable trades. And my third point, come up with a clear plan including entry, profit targets, and stop loss before you enter the trade. This is absolutely vital. You guys have to have a mapped out plan. You have to know where your profit targets are, where your stop loss is going to be, and if you're not doing this before you enter the trade, you're simply gambling. So really focus on this. Really focus on having a mapped out plan. And my last point here, trade on a cash account if you are under 25K. A lot of new traders don't know about this, but if you have a cash account, you can trade an unlimited amount of times with your buying power. So this could help you avoid PDT, and this is really great for small accounts. Thank you guys for listening. I just wanted to do a brief overview on this Roblox play, and I wanted to show you that lower low double bottom and how effective it can be.